Hey everyone, I wanted to quickly talk about what is Quantum Edge QE indicator and how do I use it. So I'll talk about how I've been using QE indicator since June of 2024, and it took me a long time to build this indicator, 2 to 4 months, and once I've built it, I have not changed anything in it, and I have been increasing the dollar amount of money I'm deploying to this QE strategy. So first, pause this video and read the disclaimer here. This is for educational and informational purposes only, and I'm a financial publisher and I'm not a financial advisor, so this is not financial advice. Any mention of specific stocks, ETFs, futures, indexes does not constitute an endorsement or recommendation. Especially futures trading, it has a lot of risk and you can lose the principal or more. Okay, so I will first discuss the rules, the basic rules I have been using for end of day signals. So end of day signals happen on daily chart, and how I use QE strategy. So we'll go into the indicator, QE indicator, but first let's talk about the trading rules. So I use a stop loss of 3 times ATR, which is average true range. If you do not know average true range, then you can just Google it. It is the average movement of that particular stock over the past certain number of days. I use ATR 14. That's my stop loss and my profit target. So I divide the position into 3 equal parts, and my profit target is 3x ATR. That's for the first part. Second part is 10x ATR, and the third part is 20x ATR or no target. So I wait for the sell signal. But if the sell signal comes before any of the target is reached, I cancel all the orders and close the position. And when I say I mean my algorithm, because I'm not kind of like doing this manually, just because I've been trading 45 different stocks and ETFs. So 45 times 3, there are like so many orders. So that's why I don't do it manually, although it is possible to do it manually, just because the signals are not very frequent if you are using the daily time frame. Okay, let's go to the chart. I'll show you the chart now. Okay, so I have pulled up TradingView, and what I will do is I will go to indicator and I will add Quantum Edge QE indicator. And what I will do is I will go to the settings and visibility. I'll remove the labels just because they are kind of like they make the chart really busy, but I'll keep the buy and sell signal. Okay, now this is Nasdaq 100 index, and you can see this is this triangle, the green triangle is the buy signal, and this red triangle is the sell signal. And currently we are looking at the daily time frame, but this indicator, it works on all the time frames, not just daily. You can go to 15-minute time frame, and so this is a 15-minute time frame, and you can see it works on 15-minute time frame. You can go to 5-minute time frame, but let's go back to the daily time frame and go to SPX. Okay, this is SPX. So how I have been trading it, like first, I trust this strategy, because if you don't trust this strategy, what will happen is you will not follow it, and whenever it makes any mistakes, because there is no strategy which gives you profit all the time, right? So what you're looking for is like some strategy that gives you more profits than losses. So let's look at the buy and sell signals and see how how I do it. I'll calculate the percentage difference, and you can see like this big move was 21%, and then this big move was 10%, and this big move was 4%. So let's say you started here and you got the buy signal, and then it didn't turn out, it popped up, but it didn't go up a lot, and then you had a loss. And then you bought this buy signal, and then again you had a loss. After 2 losses, because you don't trust your strategy, you will stop you'll think, okay, this doesn't make money, and then you'll miss the big 21% up, or it could be 60% off if you are using TQQQ like me. So this is the triple so S&P and index. If you're using that triple S&P 500 ETF, then it'll be the percentage amount will be triple, or actually more than triple than this 21% return. So again, then there was a sell signal, and then you have a buy signal, and again you make 10% or 20% or 30% depending on whichever ETF you're using for the SPY signals. So how I trade it is, let's go to NASDAQ. How I traded it, as soon as the signal comes, let's zoom in into one of the signals. This signal came on 6 May 2024. Okay, so 6 May it came on and then on 7th May it will send the buy or sell orders. So the signal comes at the end of the day, and the next day it sends the buy or sell order, or basically after the close of this bar. And I will make another video of how to read bar charts for people who are new. But again, here we are going for bigger swings, so timing is not that important. Like, if the signal comes at the end of the day, you can enter it in the morning whenever you have time. Let's look at some other stocks and commodities and Bitcoin. It works on everything. So for example, Bitcoin, let's go back to the current and zoom out. So most recently it has given us a signal of 64.98% return. Now this is Bitcoin if you're using like an ETF IBIT, but if you're using an ETF called BITX or any of the double leveraged ETFs, you will have made 120% return. But the thing is, you will have made 120% return only if, because you didn't know what this is going to happen. No one knows, right? So let's say if you're here and you entered here long and you made a small loss, you entered here long, again you had like a small profit, so kind of like break even. So in this trade, let me find a arrow, I'll use a highlighter. So in this trade, if you bought it here and then you bought it here, you had either a break even trade or a little bit, like you made a little bit more money but not much, and you got out. So what will happen is, or maybe you also took this trade and you also took this trade, and again you are like making some money, and you think, oh, this indicator doesn't work. It has worked in the past here, it has worked in the past here, but this indicator doesn't work, right? So clear it. Okay, so I found a better marker. So if you took this trade, and you made a lot of money, and then you start taking these trades which are not making that much money, you will lose the trust on this indicator. You have made a lot of money here. So let's say, so I use this price range to measure the moves. So here you made 76%, here you made again 75%, and I'm going from the starting point to the highest move, because you will be taking profits as we go along, go up until the sell signal comes, right? So if you have made money here but you haven't made money here, and you made like small money here and break even or loss here, what you'll do is you will start skipping the trades, and then you cannot, and this is a bad time to skip the trade, because you never know when the big move will come, and suddenly there's a big move of 65% and you missed it because you think the indicator doesn't work. So that's why for any indicator, not just the skew indicator, for any indicator you have to trust the strategy, trust the indicator, and then only I think you can use it. So I think that's where the psychology comes in. And I haven't changed my settings of my indicator. Actually, there are no settings in this QE. It works on all time frames, and I trust the indicator with my money. Let's look at natural gas. So you see, in natural gas, it has captured these big moves. Here it was kind of like break even, or maybe it was an 8% move, so you might have like taken some profits, but but because of stop loss or sell signal, you might have lost money. But let's see this one is like a 38% move, okay, and then this move was this move was 37% move again. So that's why it kind of like works on all time frames for everything. Let's look at gold. Again, in gold, it captured this big move up, and then we had a big move starting June. Again, this big move up, and then now the gold has started kind of like, zigzagging, not within a trend. So this one signal that happened on 22nd November, you might have taken, and you would lose money or kind of like break even trade. But then again, there was a more recent 9 January signal, and it has just started. So I am long gold, right? And it is only 2.8%. So you don't know what will happen, and that's why I always say trade like a casino. You're trying to have an edge while doing a lot of trades, large number of trades, and then the law of large numbers will apply. So from here, gold can go up to 3100, it can go down to 2100, you don't know, but you have to be in the trade to make money. Let's go to Netflix. So Netflix is just the default on TradingView I'm just looking at. So I have trust that I have so much trust on this indicator that it will work and will capture any of the big moves will happen. If the big moves don't happen, then of course it will lose money. For example, I'll show you where it has lost money. It probably would have lost money probably would have lost money in this buy. It would have gained money in this buy. It would have lost money here, maybe like a small break-even trade here, a small break-even trade before making a big move. So that's why I'm saying you have to take all the trades so that you can you can capture these big moves. This is like 46% move, although it doesn't looks really small, but it's a 46% move. This move is approximately 19% move, then 34% move. So this indicator, it works on everything that moves, it will work on it. Let's go to Tesla. Let me go to more recent, adjust the scale. Okay, so this is Tesla. So again, I would show you from 26 April this move happened. It was 48% move, and then there was this buy signal where the move was only 21%. Oh, it's not only 21%. 21% is quite huge. But let's say you had like a 5% or 10% gain in this 21% move, and then there was a sell signal. But the thing is, if you stop using this strategy, it's not a good time, because suddenly again you have like this huge big move of 93% that started on 24th October. So it works on kind of all the stocks, all the time frame, and not all the trades will be gains. Only some trades will be gain. Like this will be a loss, this will be like a break-even trade, this might be a break-even or a little bit of gain. But to get these 48%, 21%, 93% moves, you have to be in all the trades. So and it's not just like the recent market, it will work in any time frame. Let's go back and see whether it would have worked on Tesla or not. So I'll go back here. So I don't even know what time frame I'm looking at, right? So I'm looking at 2020. That's during COVID. Okay, so in COVID, we are trading during COVID, and it has a sell signal here on 27th February that the market is going down. So it saved you from kind of like all this drawdown of 47%, and then it has a buy signal, and then it lets you in. It made a 331% move. Again, you didn't know this 331% move was coming, but it's just that this indicator captures any big move that happens, and it tries to keep you in that position for as long as possible. So we have seen Bitcoin chart, we have seen natural gas chart, we have seen gold chart. So it works on everything. It works on all the stocks, ETFs. What it doesn't work on, if there's a stock which jumps quite a lot, like if it is like if it is one of those penny stocks just dump 20, 30, 40% a day up and down, it will not work on that. It works on regular stocks, which can have a jump, but they don't jump like so a lot. And also the stock should move. So for example, Apple is a good case here. Here it is the buy signal. This was kind of like a loss or break even. Again, a loss and a break even before making the capturing the big move. So again, any big move happens, it will capture it. See, it has captured 30% here, and if it captured 14% here, and now there was a sell signal. So now it is going down. We don't know when what will happen. But here we are not trying to predict what will happen. We are trying to take a position with an edge. Okay, we are trying to take a position with an edge. So you have to remember that. Sorry if this video was long, but if you have any questions, ask me in comments. I will answer it.